over the chocolate and no one gets hurt.
Ernie had told me that once he told his late wife that he was feeling very depressed. Sometimes he said he felt like a half-wit moron. She said to him, "Don't worry, sweetheart. Most of our friends think you're a half-wit moron." Ernie told me that one time he went to this very ritzy hotel in New York. He asked the bellhop to handle his bag. So the bellhop felt up his wife. Harry and Willard are sitting in the waiting room, waiting to see the facility psychiatrist, right? So the doctor calls in, what's his name? Harry. And he says to Harry, he said, "I got 3 questions I want to ask you, and if you can answer them right, I'm going to let you out of here." And Harry says, "Okay, fire away." The doctor says, "Okay, this is it. If I poke out one of your eyes, what's going to happen?" And Harry says, "Well, I'll be half blind." The doctor says, "Well, that's great. Yeah, that's exactly right." He says, "If I poke out your other eye, then what'll happen?" Harry says, "Then I'll be completely blind." The doctor says, "Okay, well, you're cured. I'm going to have your discharge papers drawn up and you can go home, okay? See you later, Harry." So Harry gets up and leaves. Harry goes back to the waiting room, sits down there next to Willard, and gives Willard the answer to the questions. So finally they call Willard in, and Willard sits down. The doctor says to him, "Willard, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. And if you answer my questions correctly, you'll be able to go home." Willard says, "Okay, go ahead, shoot." The doctor says, "Willard, if I cut off one of your ears, what's going to happen?" He said, "Well, I'll be blind. I'll be half blind." The doctor says, "Willard, if I cut off your other ear, then what'll happen?" And Willard says, "I'll be completely blind." The doctor says, "How do you figure that?" He said, "Well, if I don't have any ears, my head will fall down over my eyes and I won't be able to see." Needless to say, he didn't get out. Harry once came up with a new gadget to speed up work on a production line. Yeah, he called it a whip. You know, Harry tried to kill himself with aspirin. Yeah, but after 2, he started feeling better. Walter runs up to this guy on the street and says, "Hey, quick, have you seen a cop?" And the guy says, "No, there's never one around when you want one." And Walter says, "Yeah, ain't that the truth?" Walter pulls out a gun and sticks it in the guy's belly and says, "Okay, hand over your wallet." I was talking with Connie, one of the new residents, right? And in the background we hear Oliver yelling at thin air. That's all he ever did, yell at thin air. She asked me, she says, "Why is he doing that?" I said, "I don't mind him. He's just talking to himself." And she asked me, "Why is he yelling?" I said, "Well, he's deaf." Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.